Another mastermind hit.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mastermind Prime here for Ohio Cannabis Live, back with another episode of the 420 Live Show. It's good to see all of you here. What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Lynette? What's up, Ken Ambassador? What y'all medicating on? You're probably like, where in the hell is he at now? You never know where I might really actually be. But you probably could tell by the background sound of my furnace running in the background. Spoiler alert, I'm at home. So yes, what y'all medicating on? Wonka bars, okay. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm just chilling out right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these good old keefies. Here's to you. Cheers. Yep. Okay, head cracker. Head cracker. I've been trying out some lime sherbet. I'm gonna post a review, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, Kim OG. All right. That sounds good. That sounds real good. So, I have a lot of news. Um, First off, do me a favor. Let me know how the audio sounds right now. I'm not using my other mic right now. I'm using the mic I always use, so audio should be sounding pretty good. But I just want to make sure. And like I said, basically, you know, I'll tell you a little bit about the background here. So right above me is a picture that I had drawn of me as the Flash. The picture in the middle was painted by a patient. Some of you know who this patient is. His name is Swango. And then the other picture is a picture of Dr. Martin Luther King when he's giving his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. So yes, Martin Luther King's birthday is coming up, but I've had that picture for years, and I've always wanted to have it in the background on my show because it's a very special picture that I got somehow. I can't remember where. I think I got it from Blockbuster, believe it or not. Yes, I bought it from Blockbuster when they was going out of business. Imagine the things you find at Blockbuster before they're going out of business. Okay, you like that line? Really? Now that's a really wow. That's awesome. That's amazing, Jimmy. That is great. I would love to know what you think about it. I mean, if you got it for that deal, you must like it. Okay, how you like Orange 43? I think it's a great product. Definitely gives me a lot of energy. I love the smell. The terpene profile on Orange 43 is amazing. It's one of their best things. I really like it. I really enjoy it. But yeah, that was a really good. Okay, Kevin B, Dirty Little Secret. Okay, all right. Dirty Little Secret. I think I've only tried that once or twice, and I kind of, I guess I had a mixed reviews of it, mixed reviews of how it was, how I liked it. I think the first time I tried it, I liked it. Then the second time, I kind of was like, maybe I had it with something else, and that kind of threw off my impression of it, and I haven't really tried it since. But yeah, I definitely want to get into some of the news that I have for you. So one of the most probably exciting things that people in the Cincinnati area have been waiting for is the opening of Beyond Hello. Beyond Hello is located, from what I could tell, about 16 miles from the main part of Cincinnati. So it's kind of like off out. And then there was, a lot of people who were waiting on this location to open. You probably can't tell by the picture, but it was a lot of people there. So this is now open. I will be putting out a video with some more details here shortly. And that'll help fill in some more blanks, but we're not going to get too far into that on today's show. Also, don't forget that there's also the new one that opened in Cleveland, which is called The Landing by Fireland Scientific. Now, we've got 71 more to go. So we're going to keep going to them. Pretty much expect if it's opening, then I probably will be there most likely, unless I just don't know about it in time. I literally found out about this one opening at midnight. I also have some pictures of some of the other ones that are getting ready to open very, very soon. And I'll be sharing those pictures with you at some point. So keep watching for that. But yeah, we really have some interesting stuff to talk about. And there was an article that Mama Mastermind had sent to me about a week ago that said that the Secretary of State had decided to reintroduce the legislation that was titled Regulate Marijuana Like Alcohol. Hey, Cleveland Crows fan. Hey, how you doing? And it from what I was reading, it kind of gave this ultimatum where the legislator has to either decide to legalize marijuana in Ohio, or it's going to have to go to the ballot box in November. So I'm going to share my screen here with you, and you can read this on OhioCannabisLive.com. First of all, I just want to tell you the source material came from NBC4's website, and I have a link to that here in this video. In this article. So if you want to read what they wrote, some of this you came right from that. That's where the material came from. But at the very bottom of this is the full text of what the Secretary of State introduced, and I suggest all of you go and read this. We're not going to read it all today, but it's only 34 pages, and the whole thing is right here. So many of you probably haven't. I sent an email out, a notification email to everyone that this was available. So if you want to make sure you're up to date, make sure you sign up at the bottom of my page for updates. You can do that right here. Just type in your email address and hit submit. And then when I send out an email blast with important information or a deal on some clothes or some other important information, that is going to definitely be where the information comes in. How you doing, Miss Kid? Good to see you here. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for being here. And, we've got the list here. I want to show you all this. This has been viewed over 5,000 times. This is the list of every dispensary that's going to open in Ohio and their address. So you can see how far away this place is going to be from you. So it's important that you check the resources that are here on OhioCannabisLive.com. Something else you should also be aware, if you go to the homepage here, you can also check your days. You can check other dispensary menus. You can also submit your own product review. If you would like to let me know what you think about some product, you can type in your information right here, and you can submit a review. And that review will be available to everyone. To access that, you just go to the review tab, and we can see all these reviews from patients in Ohio, and only about products from the medical marijuana program. We do have a couple new ones I need to go in here and add. So there is a other in there or not listed. So if they're not listed, you can still put it in there. But we'll get it up to date. It's a lot to do for one person. But here, I mean, I just dying to know how everyone feels about knowing that you have option A, which is going to be let the legislators do everything and let them pick it all out, or you're going to have option B, where we have to vote for it on the ballot in November. I want to know in the comments, what would you rather have? Would you rather have option A, let the legislators duke it out and figure out how to legalize it on their own, just like they did with the medical marijuana program, or option B, you want to vote for it in November? Either way, the goal should be the same, and that's for it to be legalized. What they're saying in this language, to summarize it for you a little bit, is that they're looking for you to be over 21 to be able to grow, possess, sell, distribute cannabis. So you have to be over 21. And there's the big thing that I think everybody should pay attention to is there's going to be a 10% sales tax on all cannabis products. Let me explain why that matters, okay? Because currently, sales tax on medical cannabis is dictated by which county that the dispensary is located in. So if you live in the Cincinnati area and you're watching this, if you live in the Cleveland area and you're watching this, you pay some of the highest sales tax on cannabis in the whole state. You're paying upwards of over 8%. You can Google what your sales tax rate is. I think they raise it on you again, but don't quote me on that. But it is high. So if you live in Cleveland, you live in Cincinnati, you shouldn't be shaming yourself to get in your car and drive to Columbus and buy something in Columbus, because guess what? You come here and buy in Columbus, it's a lower sales tax, and sometimes we're just offering better deals here. Yeah, I said that. But that's just reality. Sometimes you got to leave your comfort zone. And I know that's not something that's always available to everybody. But we got 61 dispensaries. 61? Yeah, maybe 62. 62 dispensaries open now. It's not like before when you only had 3 or 4. You got 62. You have over 25 cultivators active. And more coming. I can tell you at least 3 more are coming now. On their way. You're about to have more cultivators. There are more processors getting ready to come online. So you're going to see more dispensaries, more cultivators, and more processors. So this is the prime time for us to go ahead and make it legal all the way across the board, because then we can get that money from Kentucky. Ding! That chimed right at the right time. That's my watch. Ding! Bob Evans sending me a message. Hey, Bob Evans down on the farm. Nah, I'm having me some home cooked meal from my girlfriend Tina. So yes. So we really have to work. So let me just outline some things that are happening. First of all, the helpline, the number is up and running, and I want to be able to test it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you all this phone number to the hotline, and you can call and test it by calling and pressing the options and leaving a voicemail. I'm not going to answer the phone right at this time because they're still working out some things, but I do want you to call it and just test it and tell me what you think about it. We are going to be changing things that are said. It's all in test mode right now. And if you know me, if some of you know me, anytime I do something humongously big, I always test it first, and I always employ other people I know or even people I don't know to test it to help me understand what can be better. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to put this number up here on the screen. Hold on for a second, and I'm just gonna leave it parked here so you can write it down. And again, I want to be clear: we are not up and running yet. This is only for people to test. Help, and I'm gonna put help test the helpline. And for those who don't know it, I'm gonna recap. The name of the helpline is called the Miracle Rally Help and Resources Line. On that line, there are 2 options. One is for community service type things, which include things like help with utility bills, help with internet, help with other things. We're not doing everything in the community service realm. So no, it's not a one-stop shop at this point. We may get there at some point, but right now, uh-oh. Somebody's calling already. So somebody's calling already. That was fast. So we know it's working. And hey, John, thanks for calling. And we're definitely trying to do something that is going to not only just help you with information about cannabis, but we're going to do something that is going to do something that's going to help the community. Actually, that wasn't the right number. My bad. You never mind. Don't call that number. You can still write that number down, but that wasn't the right number I want you to call. Actually, I want you to call this number. I'm glad I saw that. So now, both of these numbers, the other number is for another Mastermind hit directly. So you could write down that number still. If you wrote it down, no problem. But the other number, this number is for the hotline. They're so close together. One is 4871 and one is 4872. I didn't pick these numbers, everybody. So, I'm going to be working on setting up a volunteer sign-up sheet. I know there were people who were on Facebook who expressed interest in helping volunteer to help answer calls for the hotline. And I still need people that are willing to do that. But we're going to have to make sure we all understand what we're doing there, and that we understand, not to do too much or not to give out things that aren't the right things. We want to make sure we're giving out information, not opinions. And you're entitled to your opinion in any way, but when we're trying to make sure we're giving people the right information, we want them to get facts and things that they can click on a link and it's right there. And that's important. Accuracy is important. And make sure you're giving out the right information. So the way it will work is that there'll be a web page that we build on my other website, another Mastermind Head, and there probably will be one here on Ohio Cannabis Live as well, that will have specific resources for specific categories. So I'll give you an example. If it's a cannabis related issue, then there'll be a resource page on Ohio Cannabis Live. We may have some additional information there for you. That could be links to other sites. That could be content information, etc. So regardless, what we're trying to do here is provide a simplified way for you to access information about a variety of different things that are all related to community and also related to the medical cannabis and eventually the recreational cannabis world, because it will open up to where people will be calling and asking questions about cannabis in general. And you still can call and ask questions about cannabis in general. So if you're not a patient in the program and you want to call the helpline, that's not a problem. We're going to try to keep our focus on things in Ohio. So we're not going to be answering questions about things that are outside of Ohio that are just so not unrelated to our market here. But, if it's something that we can address with you, we'll certainly try to answer the questions, or at least point you in the right direction so that you get the answer that you're looking for. So that's something that we're going to do with the helpline. But I definitely want everyone to realize that, in running a helpline that's named after Miracle, she knew I was talking about her. So she's now going to start hosting the show. No, I'm just kidding. Miracle, you up there? I'll be surprised she answers me back. But she might. She is very, very smart, and I'm sure at some point she'll be coming on here to meet all of you. Because she is just that smart. Yeah, I have not tried the head cracker either. I don't know. Is it good? I've heard things about it, but I just haven't had a chance to really check it out. Now, L Orange from Rhythm, is that Cleveland Crows fan? Is that in a flower form or what form is that in? You got that in? Is that a vape or is that an actual flower? I'm just making sure I didn't overlook any of your comments. As you can see, I've made some changes to the way things appear on the screen. This is in an effort to allow different graphics to be here. So it just allows it to have a different look than it normally did. And, some of this is coming from what I'm learning in school. Um, and I am learning a lot of stuff in school. And you'll see the evolution of the way we film things, the way we present things. These will all be tweaks and modifications and adjustments based on what I've learned in school. I'm gonna show you, how I've changed a lot. Like, I'll give you this real nice close up. It's a little bit different, but you can see the clarity of it, the quality of it, how clean this picture looks compared to what you've seen before, and that's because I've learned from what I'm doing at school. And part of my class is TV and production, and the other part is radio. So that's something else I'll be sharing with you periodically, is some of the different radio things that I had to record in order to complete my class. And I will say the radio stuff is probably the harder stuff because it involves me like talking like I'm on the radio, and I've never really been on the radio before yet. And I think that's what I'm working up to, is radio and voiceover work. I think I'll be doing voiceovers. I think you'll hear my voice in other places at some point. And I'm trying to get casted in this short film. So it's very possible that at some point you might see me like in a little movie. Should I dare say that out loud? I can't give you any other details about it at this time because I don't really know them myself. And I may not get the part. It may pick somebody else and may say, "Hey, man, we found somebody else." So it's something I'm working on. I'm trying to see, exactly how things are going to go. But fingers crossed. Hey, Ivana, welcome to the show. Okay, Creedence Close Friend, you said it's flour. You said it tastes like orange Tic Tacs. Ooh, I like that. That sounds like that might have a little kick. I haven't had a Tic. That's the last time anybody had a Tic Tac, man. Are they still selling them? I haven't seen a Tic Tac. Well, I don't go in stores. You know that? I don't really even go in the gas station anymore to buy gas. I just don't. I just don't do it at all. I really just kind of like do everything outside, pay at the pump, and order on Amazon. And if I had to go in the store, it's like, oh, I don't want to go in there. Everybody, I don't want to do it. But sometimes you got to. I'll give you guys another view of how crazy it is to do a production. People always think I make it look so seamless and so easy. I just want to show you how complicated it really is. When you're doing a lot and trying to mastermind it all and do things, it can get really interesting. So you're always wondering why my eyes are always moving around. I'm looking over here, looking over there. It's because, there's screens, there's obviously things happening. Notices like there's a ding, there's a message that I'm paying attention to because I have a lot of things that are happening. And we have things that are coming through, messages, people are talking to me. As you see, I'm getting ready to change scenes. And now I'm on this scene again. He said, you passing by the radio station right now. I heard that. So yeah, I also want you to know, you can support Ohio Cannabis Live a couple different ways. You can obviously share the video, like the video. That helps a lot. You can also go to my website, and we've got some new merch available that we just designed this. When I say we, I mean me. We just designed this, and I think I showed it to you last week, but I'm gonna show you again. We've got this. This is past Christmas, so the elf one's kind of dead right now. But we do have this one. It's a little chilly outside for this one here. But we have the I'm a Connoisseur, and then we also have this, which is brand new line of stuff. I'm thinking about continuing that little alien theme. I love to get your feedback on it. I still think it's freaking funny and hilarious. It's a lot of fun. He just landed in Ohio and he's already like, take me to your dealer. he lands with a joint. I love it. And so I don't even know who came with the graphic, but it wasn't me. But it just popped up, and I said, man, I gotta have a shirt with this on it. Now, if you like space like I do, you know, it's time to get medicated. The official 420 Live Show t-shirt. Ha ha! Bet you didn't know that existed until right now. Look at that. The 420 Live Show. So if you would like to get your own Time to Get Medicated shirt, we have this in a variety of sizes. Do we have different colors? Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, we even got different colors now. See, so yeah, that head cracker's in the 30s. Ooh, snap! I might have to check that. Hey, I might have to go in there and get my head cracked a little bit. I have to check it out, man. What's the terps like on that head cracker? And you know, so it's time to get medicated. Is that right? It's time to get medicated and get your shirt. Support the channel. Now you can also do something else. And you know, and thanks to everyone who's already done a super chat. But if you're not familiar with super chat, that's where you can basically donate by buying stickers and send special messages within YouTube. Now, some other new things are coming. They're going to allow us to do some other monetization stuff. But you can also donate if you're watching this on a replay. Now, if you're watching this on Instagram, we haven't quite figured that out. But if you're watching it on another network, maybe you're watching this on our old Rule Code replay or something like that. Just buy a shirt on the website, help us out. We do appreciate everybody's support because we are making a difference and we are breaking the algorithm. And you know, I can watch it right here and it shows me on this screen here that you know, what's telling me where our signal's low, but that's hogwash. You know, right now we're still on here, and they haven't taken away our monetization tab yet, but they will. They always do. Right after my show's over, they're like, we're gonna limit you on your monetization. But like I said, this screen just shows you what's happening with the stream right now. This is the other screen. When sometimes I'm looking over to the right, that's because I'm looking over at this screen here to make sure that I'm not missing what you all are saying to me. So Lynette, you said the terps are really good. So now you guys got me hooked on this head cracker. Who's growing that? Is that who's got that? What cultivator is that head cracker? Because I'm not sure. Is it? Yeah. Don't let me guess. Say the wrong name. Who is it? Let me know. And like I said, so again, don't forget that you can go to my website and you can read all about the legislation, because that's really important that everybody understands it. Again, if you want to write down a number, and like I said, right now this is the number to the helpline, but we are in test phase right now. Test phase alpha, and then we go to test phase beta, and then we're going live after that. So right now we're just testing the number to make sure calls are coming through properly, and we also just want to see how the caller ID is working. We're supposed to be able to text too, so we'll be able to send you text message updates and things if something major happens. Boom, we'll send you a text if we've got your number. Boom, you find out. You know, again, we're trying to work with people who don't have time to fool with the computer. So some of the things I want to highlight about my helpline is, number one, I don't care what your name is. Number two, I don't care what your phone number is. You do not need to provide me any identifying information when you call the helpline. Who you are when you call in is totally your business. If you want to tell me who you are, great. If you're talking to somebody else and you don't want to say who you are, that's fine. Unless you're getting a service, which, you know, is a different feature that we have. We don't need any information. We don't need your email. We don't need your phone number or anything, unless you want to voluntarily give us that information in order for us to send you other information. That could be updates. It could be marketing. I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's totally up to you. The whole thing is to make this a simple thing. We don't want it to be like so complicated. Like, man, I called this number and he just made me get a headache. That's not what we're trying to do. So again, we want to make it simple and easy. That's the beauty of it. Maybe you have a question about what we just talked about on one of our shows, that would be appropriate to call the helpline. Questions about Ohio Cannabis Live specifically, there's a separate number at the bottom of the website for that. And you saw that number a little while ago. So if you have questions that are specifically about maybe you ordered something on the website and you have a problem or issue or questions, don't call the helpline for that. Call the other number at the bottom of the site, which is just the same number with a number 2 at the end. So it's 4872. I'm sorry, 4872 instead of 4871. We'll get it. It'll take a while. It's learning. It's new. Okay, so you said it's rhythm. Okay. Is that okay? So rhythm. He said you pass it by the radio. You cracking me up with the little Giphy right there. All right, so anyway, I just want to make sure that we covered today's topics. So again, right now, by May, we're going to know whether or not it's going to be legalized by the legislator. After that, plan on registering to vote. Plan on making sure that you show up to vote, and this will be important. It's all hands on deck. I do want to mention one other thing that's going to happen, and this is kind of a surprise. So we are going to start having something called 420 Sundays. And what 420 Sundays is where I will be at a location that I'm not disclosing just yet. And I'll be there in person speaking with people who would like to come and talk about the state's program, talk about rec, and a variety of things related to cannabis on Sunday at 420 on the dot. You should already know that's why it's called 420 Sundays. And we will be announcing the date for sure. I'm trying to aim for next Sunday is the first one. It is in Columbus right now, but we will probably do it somewhere else if you got somewhere else for me to do it at. Maybe I show up at your place on Sunday. It's for Sunday service. So yes, 420 Sundays coming as soon as next Sunday. And Show and Tell will be back. What is Show and Tell? Show and Tell was what we used to do during the pandemic, where we would all get in these virtual Zooms or Google meetings and show and tell about products we have in our program and what we think about them. And it's a community-based thing for us to gain information about various products and things. Right now, do me a favor and hit that like button, because we only got 6 likes, and that's kind of low. So hit that like button now if you didn't already. And if you still haven't done this, and I don't know why you wouldn't have already, hit the subscribe button ASAP, because every subscriber counts and every subscriber matters. So definitely make sure that you're telling your friends. Don't just watch the videos. Hit that like, subscribe button as well, because that again helps the YouTube algorithm. Everything counts. Everything. If you haven't watched all my videos, go back and watch them all and mash the like button on all of them. Pick your favorite ones. Let me know which ones you liked. Give me feedback on them. Tell me whether it was good or bad. I want to know whether you like the intro. I want to know whether you like the music. I want to know whether you like the graphics, whether you like the strain. I want to know everything. I need your feedback to make the channel better. The more feedback you provide for the channel, the better it will be. I'd love to know what you think about the graphics you're seeing right now. If you think it looks stupid, if you think it looks great, just tell me. We have all kind of graphics to play with here. And I just want to remind y'all of something else you might have forgotten. The 420 Live Club did not go away. Just because we haven't been talking to you about 420 Live Club doesn't mean it went away. It's still right there. How can you get in the 420 Live Club? You gotta be a member of Ohio Cannabis Live. Oh, and I'm sure maybe one. We had a contest. It was Name That Strain. And you were supposed to go and name that strain in the YouTube comments. And this was for a chance to win $25. And we only have 2 responses right now. And they are not the right answer. So I'm going to show you where this is at. Go to the community tab on my YouTube page and put in your guess of what strain this is. And hopefully one of you will win $25. The first person to answer correctly by the end of today, which means midnight, will win $25. Now, go! So yes, make sure that you go in there and guess. Right now, Billy and Kate are the only ones who have guessed. And Billy and Kate, you guys didn't guess the right one. Sorry, try again. Yeah, you can try again. So if you've already guessed and you still didn't get it right, you'll know when you get it right, because that's when you'll hear from me if you're the first one to get it right. I'm trying to think of a good way to give you a clue without giving you the answer. Because you need to guess two things. You need to guess the cultivator and the strain. See, so it's not as easy as it appears. What I will tell you, the first letter of the cultivator's name is a C. And of course it's not layer cake, because the first letter of the cultivator's name has a C in it. And I'll give you one more clue, and this might give it away. I don't know. The name of the strain, the first letter of the name of the strain is a R. It's in Robert. So again, I'll say it. This is the only clue you're gonna get. The first letter of the name's the first letter of the cultivator's name starts with a C. The first letter in the name of the strain starts with an R. All right. Yeah, Instagram doesn't count. It has to be answered here. You have to be subscribed to the channel. You have to be signed up on the website. The instructions are actually in the picture. You have to meet all the criteria. So even if you answered it right, I'm going to go back and check. Are you following me on Instagram? Are you subscribed to my channel? Are you signed up on my website? And did you answer the question in the community tab on YouTube? If you didn't do that, then that's right. And the answer that's posted up on the screen now is not the right answer. Just so you know. Keep trying. I love to see your guesses. And tomorrow, if no one gets it, I will tell you the answer tomorrow. I'm gonna sit here for a minute and let y'all guess for a minute. What's for dinner? I'll sit here for a minute. You guys got a couple more minutes. So tell me what's for dinner, and make sure that you are putting your answers on the community tab, not in the comments here, because even if you answered it right in this comment right now on this stream, you still would not win, because you have to follow the instructions to a letter. That means you have to go to the community tab I showed you. And it's easy to get to, but like I said, what I'll do is I'll go to this tab again so you can see. So hold on. Go to YouTube, and then you find my channel, and you go to the community tab. And here is the post that you need to answer in. And if you don't answer in this post, I see some comments in there now, but it has to be in here. And I'm telling you right now, these are all great answers, but these are not the right answers. So yes, I'm looking forward to it. Keep trying, Jimmy. Keep trying. These are all great guesses, and your name is a lot of stuff that I like, but that ain't it though. You have to get both right. So you got to get the cultivator and the strain. But like I said, you keep guessing, and just remember the clues I gave you. And maybe I'll throw another clue in the comment in the community tab later on if you guys are all still like so far apart on it. But like I said, I love the energy of your guesses. You got to get some other people involved. You got to show the picture to a couple other people and see what their guess is, and maybe you split the $25 with a buddy or something. But no, it's for real. The sooner you guess this one, the better, because then I can come up with another one. I got something else cool, and I'm dying to know if you'll figure out what it is. And I'll just give you I'll give you this. It's not lime sherbet, because I know I was rambling about that earlier. It's not lime sherbet. So that ain't it either. So yeah, you got some time to figure it out, and don't forget to let me know what is for dinner. I'm having hamburgers today. Oh, come on now. Now you trying to give me extra clue. Is it an MSO? See, if I told you that, that might narrow it down a whole lot. I'm not answering that, Jimmy. Good try, buddy. Good try. You almost got me. You almost got me, man. No. Okay, pizza. See, I'm thinking I might go for pizza tomorrow. I mean, today I think we're having I think I'm having a hamburger. I'm having a wall burger, home cooked. I love that Cleveland Grove. I love your little emoji, man. That's too funny, man. That looks kind of like a cat smiling. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I love that Cleveland Crows fan. That is nice. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm getting hungry. Look how it describes on the screen. Eyes pink, heart shape. Eyes pink, heart shape. It's describing the emoji in code. That is so wild. That's like some robot stuff. Yeah, I mean, Wahlburgers is good if you're making it yourself, Jimmy. I went to the Hollywood and had a Wahlburger, and it was like, don't buy. McDonald's. You getting you a McPick too? What you getting at McDonald's? I mean, the only thing I can really eat there is the breakfast sometimes, and then the French fries. Yeah, I want to try the one. There's one in Cleveland. I didn't know that. I wanted to try the one in Cincinnati because they had a couple things there on the menu that I was interested in. And what I was disappointed about Mr. Wahlburgers was that when I went to Hollywood here in Columbus, they was like, man, this is the menu: hamburger, chicken sandwich, tater tots. That's it. You don't even get the whole menu they're advertising at the main restaurant. So I'm like, man, come on, man. Are you serious? I really, really wanted to try all the different things. I was going to order everything. Have a big plate, do a big video like Wahlburgers, dun, dun, dun. Then I got there and my hamburger wasn't cooked. The burger was so raw in the middle. I was like, at the casino, you charge $10, $12 for the burger. No, damn near $20 for the burger. $5.99 for a cup of tater tots, and $4 for a drink. And then you gonna serve me up a raw burger. You see, you still mess with the Big Mac. I haven't had a Big Mac in probably 7 or 8 years. Like, I seen that video, man, where the guy had the cheeseburger. He had wrapped it up and kept it for like 10 years and then reopened it, and the cheeseburger was still there. Man, that's the scariest video I watched, man. He might have been playing with me. It might have been a prank, but that scared the heck out of me. I was like, man, that can't be real, man. Like, the burger been in a canister for like 10 years and reopened it up, and the burger was still intact, and everything else was like still there. Even the bun was still there. It's like, man, they engineered this with some kind of like space technology or something, man. I'm straight. I'm straight on it. I watched this documentary on his channel about McDonald's, man, and it really made me think about how he operates McDonald's. I'm like, man, that guy, they was on something different back then. Now the people running it, they want robots to make your burgers. Now maybe that's better because maybe they won't mess up. But I'm a little nervous with that. Well, anyway, I thank y'all all for being here this Friday night. It's a little bit cold here in Ohio. Again, make sure you do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe button. And I'm going to jump off here, try to find myself something to eat and get my hamburger in my stomach from Wahlburgers, cooked by my girlfriend. And I will see all of you next time. Peace. Wait, where did it go? Oh no, our screen went away. Yeah, I guess I can't sign off now because our screen went away. Yep. All right, everybody. I'll see you on the next stream. Peace.